my loves, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I've been saying I want to declutter on my channel for such a long time, and I thought Vlogmas was the perfect time to start it. Today we're going to be doing foundations and primers. As you can see, I've got a lot of foundations, and it's about time, quite frankly, that I cleared them out because I've got way too many. A lot of these I've had for way too long. So we're going to be doing 3 categories today. We've got a keep category, we've got a give to friends or family category, and then we've got a bin category, which is for everything that has been in my collection for way too long. So without further ado, I feel like this one's going to be a long one, so I'm not going to ramble too much. Just a little side note, I am changing my makeup storage. I've got another set of Alex drawers coming from IKEA, so I'm going to do an updated makeup collection once I have filmed all these declutters and sorted my makeup collection out. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so first off, this is one that's definitely going in the bin. This is NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturiser. I've had this tube for about 4 years. Smells a bit weird, so that one is going for the bin, unfortunately. Right, okay, next up we've got the new formula number 7 Lift and Illuminate. This one is staying. But in the back here, we do have the old formula. I'm going to get rid of this one because it's not the same. And although I do like this one is years old because I tried the new formula and didn't go back to this one. Right, okay, I'm really torn about this one. Hourglass Vanish Foundation Stick. I don't really know how I feel about this one. I think this is going to have to go in like a to try more pile, because I don't love it, I don't hate it, so we're going to pop that one and keep that one for now. Hourglass Ambient Soft Light. If you watched my foundation ranking for Vlogmas, I didn't love this one. This one actually came second to bottom, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this, I'm going to try it in the summer, and then if not, I'm going to pass it over either to one of my friends or to my brother's girlfriend because I feel like she'll really like this because her skin's more oily than mine. Right, Revolution Conceal and Glow. I quite like this one, so this one is going to stay as like a really nice budget friendly option. But we are going to get rid of Conceal and Hydrate because I prefer the Glow one and I don't really use either of them, so I'm going to get rid of this one. And that one's going to get passed on to somebody because it's still well in date. Right, EX1. This is the Invisiwear Liquid Foundation. Not gonna lie, I've not used this one in forever. I can't really remember how I feel about it. So we're gonna put this one again with the Vanish stick and the Hourglass Ambient Lighting in the maybe pile. I'm gonna try it again, see how I feel. Okay, Revolution Fast Base Stick. I went through a stage where I was obsessed with this. This is actually an unopened one because it was my backup. I don't use this one anymore, so this one is also going to get passed on. This one is the L'Oreal True Nude Plumping Tinted Serum. I really like this one. It's a really nice low coverage drugstore version. Got a little bit of separation, but it's fine once we shake it up. You've got a nice little pipette there, so I'm going to keep this one. Then we've got Lasting Perfection Glow from Collection. This one is really nice. I'm going to keep this one as well because it's a really affordable product, and I quite want to do a full face of collection because I do really enjoy their products. Okay, Milani Conceal and Perfect. Very nice foundation, medium coverage, looks really beautiful on the skin. Good on my dry skin, so we're going to keep that one. This one is definitely going in the declutter pile. This is the Maybelline Superstay Multi Foundation Stick. I've only got a tiny little bit left, so I'm just going to get rid of this one because I just don't use it anymore. Right, Huda Beauty. This is Faux Filter High Coverage in Creme Brulee. This one, you guys might be looking at that and going, this is super deep. This is my Very, very, very fake tan shade. So I'm going to keep this one as it's kind of the darkest foundation in my collection. And then I do also have the faux filter in Angel Food, which is really nice. Good colour for me now. Mixes really nice, obviously, with the other shade. So I'm going to keep both of those. The Chroma Cover from Be Perfect. I really like this one. This is the glow version. It looks beautiful on the skin, so we're going to keep that one. But I am going to pass along the matte version. It's just not for me. I'm going to use the glow way more. So this is going in the To Friends and Family pile. Next up, Anastasia Luminous Foundation. I'm going to be honest, I do not love this one. It's okay in the summer, but I find in the winter it's just too matte for me. It's not glowy at all, so I think I'm going to pop this one into the pass along pile because it is really nice. I just don't love it. Next up, we've got Zoeva Authentic Skin. This one's a really nice one. This is 010, which is a really good shade for me. I'm going to keep this one because I think I like Zoeva products, and this one's really nice. Okie dokie, Clinique Beyond Perfecting not concealer. This is the foundation and concealer. I've actually gone through a whole bottle of this stuff. I really love it. It's beautiful. Looks great on the skin, so we're definitely keeping that one. NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. I do not like this one. It looks really dry on me. So this is going to go in the pass along pile. We've got Collection Lasting Perfection Matte. This one is not too old. I bought this one because I used to love this when I was a teen. I don't love it as much anymore. So again, we're going to pass that one along to somebody with less dry skin. Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. This is old and I also don't particularly like it, so we're gonna chuck this one away. Not my favourite at all. Not kind of glowy and nice. I much prefer the Beautiful Skin foundation, so we're gonna get rid of that one. Right, next up, Hydroluminous Moisturising Foundation from number 7. This one is really lovely. I really enjoy number 7's foundations, so I'm definitely going to keep this one. We've got NYX Born to Glow. There's nothing particularly wrong with this foundation, I just don't love it, so I'm going to pass this one on. This one I'm kind of sad about. This is the Healthy Skin Harmony from Max Factor. This foundation is beautiful, but it's really old and they don't sell it anymore, so we're getting rid of that one. Okay, Facetheory foundation. This one is really interesting. I need to try this one more. It's not it's quite recent in my collection, so we're going to give this one a bit more of a test before I decide on it. Not sure I love it right now, but I'll keep giving it a go. This one is Benefit Hello Happy. I completely forgot I even owned this one. So this one is going in the moving on pile. This one can go to a friend who'll get some more use out of it. Then we've got MAC Strobe Dewy Skin. This is really nice. It's very light, very kind of luminous and glowy. It's a bit like the perfect mix of Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless and a skin tint. So we're going to keep this one. This one is going to be amazing in the summer. It Cosmetics CC Cream. I cannot stand this stuff. It is thick, it is gross, it is chunky, it's heavy. I hate it. I probably could pass this on because it's not that old, but because I despise it so much, I'm not even going to put any of my friends through that. So this one's going in the bin. We've got a fine skin tint. This one is shade 1. I do also have shade 2. This one's okay. Again, it was another one that got mentioned in my foundation ranking. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I think I'm probably going to keep shade 2, but I'm going to pass shade 1 on because my best friend has got shade 3 and really loves it, so I'm going to give that to her. Another one I really don't like, this is Fenty Hydrating Foundation. I'm pretty sure this one's discontinued. It's just not good. It's cakey, it's gross. It's very similar to the It Cosmetics CC cream. So that's another one that is just going in the bin. This one is going to be really hard to let go of. This is the Clarins BB Skin Detox Fluid. I went through a stage where this is basically all I wore, but this is old, and I feel like it's, yeah, I mean, it didn't used to come out like that. So we're just going to get rid of that one. Very much a shame, but it's an absolutely massive tube. I think I use this probably constantly for about 6 months, and it barely even looks like I've made a dent in it. So I'm just going to throw this one away with the view of I did get plenty of use out of it. I'm just going to move the primers to the back for now. Revolution Super Dewy Skin Tint. This one is again in its packaging. I'm gonna pass this one along because I think I just don't, I'm not gonna use it, so I might as well pass it along while it's still nice and fresh. Another primer there. Let's push these back. Right, Givenchy Prisma Liba foundation. This one is really nice, very expensive, probably wouldn't repurchase it, but I don't dislike it enough to get rid of it. It's a really nice kind of glowy everyday foundation, nothing too exciting. Like I said, it's not one I'd probably repurchase, but I do like it, so I'm going to keep it. Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid. This one is so clean, but I have used this one multiple times. This one is just, it's okay. I don't love it, I don't hate it. I think this one's going to be a pass along for me because I'm just probably not going to use it. Right, okay, I have got some extra ones in here, so I'm just going to pull these down now. So just put them in here. Okie dokie, Huda Beauty Glowish. If you watch my foundation ranking, this is my least favourite foundation of the year. Somebody suggested I try it as a highlighter. Didn't like it that way either. Don't like this. I don't think I'm going to pass this one along. I think this one's just going in the bin because it's just not good. It's not good. I've got 2 bottles of Stay Naked by Urban Decay. I've got a lighter and a darker one. I love this foundation. I'm going to keep this one. Hopefully I can get these finished up by the end of the year because these are coming up to the point where they're probably due being getting rid of by the end of the Okie dokie. Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue. Love this one. Shade is a bit dark for me. This is sand, so I can only wear it in the summer, but I absolutely love this one. No way I'm getting rid of this one. We've got Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturiser, one of my favourite tinted moisturisers. That one gets a keep. You know, I love this one, again from that foundation video, Tarte Maracuja Juicy Glow. This is beautiful if you have very dry skin and you like a kind of wet finish to your skin. This is the one for you. And then we've also got Say Slip Tint, which is again another one of my favourite tinted moisturisers. This is beautiful. Okay, going back to some we're going to get rid of. Too Faced Born This Way. This is old. This is very matte. I don't love this one, so I'm going to pass that one. No, I think we're going to bin this one. I think we're going to bin that one, yeah. Okay. Then we've got the new formula YSL Touche Eclat. I much preferred the old formula. I'm going to pass this one on because I don't really use it because it's just not like the old formula, and I wish they'd not changed it because it was beautiful. NARS, this is the, what are you, Light Reflecting. I always get the NARS names mixed up. This one's really nice. This one's going to stay, as is the Natural Radiant Longwear, which if you saw my empty predictions, I'm hoping to get this one finished up in 2024 as well. Okay, this is another one I'm torn by. I think because I kept the stick, I'm going to pass this one on. This is Hourglass Vanish Seamless Liquid Foundation. It's just too matte for me. It just looks dry and cakey, and I just don't enjoy it. So we're going to pass that one on. Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere. This is a beautiful, beautiful glowy foundation. And then we've got the Real Flawless, which is the slightly more satin version. I'm going to keep both of these because they're both beautiful. I, in general, love Laura Mercier foundations. I'm a bit torn on this one. This is the Skin Realist Skin Tint from Nabla. I just don't think this one is very exciting, to be honest. I think I might pass this one on to my best friend because she loves the skin tint. I just find I've got skin tints that I prefer, so I feel like she'll get more use out of that. Makeup Forever HD Skin. I really like this one. It's really nice. It's very long wearing but doesn't look too dry on my skin, which is always a bonus for me. So we're going to keep that one. I've got Makeup Forever Reboot as well. This one is slightly lighter coverage than the HD Skin. Again, very nice. Going to keep this one. This one is the old Dior Forever Skin Glow, and this is the new Forever. I'm going to keep Skin Glow. I'm going to get rid of Forever because I just don't love the way this one looks. Bit matte, just a bit too heavy for me, so I'm going to get rid of that one. That one's going to go to a friend, and then we're going to keep Forever Skin Glow. Right, we're getting into the crux of like a lot that I love now. So Gucci Eternité de Beauty, favourite foundation of 2024. Of course this one's staying. We've got here the Clinique Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation. This is one that I don't use as much as I should, but this is really, really beautiful. That's actually sort of pulled that out in my eyes, and I'm going to pull it back out. Okay, dose of colours. This is the Meet Your Hue foundation. This one is very dark. It's the shade 111 Light. I like this foundation, but this shade is just too deep. So I'm going to see if I've got any friends whose skin tone this matches. If not, this one's going to go in the bin. Last couple that I'm sort of torn about. This is Max Factor Radiant Lift. This is a really nice one, but I'm not actually sure you can get hold of this one anymore. So if you can get hold of it, I think I'm probably going to keep this one. But I have got quite a lot of drugstore foundations already. Do you know what? This one's going to go because I'm torn about it. MAC Studio Radiance Face and Body, definitely staying. No way I'm getting rid of that one. Urban Decay Hydromaniac, beautiful, beautiful skin tint, definitely staying. And then I think these are all keepers here. Yep, so we've got MAC Studio Radiance, the new serum powered one. This one's new. I'm really enjoying it so far. We've got KVD Good Apple, which I love. Ooh, actually, this one was hiding. I'm not sure I am going to keep this one. This is Huda Flawless Stick Foundation. I'm kind of torn about this one, but to be fair, we're only keeping the Hourglass, which I think I'm going to get rid of for stick foundation, so I think maybe I will keep this one because I do like it. It's really nice. I just don't tend to reach for a stick foundation very often. Everything else we're keeping. MAC Studio Fix Everywhere Foundation Pen. Really like that one. Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Foundation. This you will all probably know from my... Which video did I use it in? I think it was my Hey Reindeer palette video. This is very, very light, but I do love it, so I'm going to keep it. Uoma Beauty. This is the... What are you called? Say What foundation. Love, love, love this one. But this one definitely needs a clean around the top. It's gross. Yes, we're going to give that one a clean, and then we're going to keep that one. I'm going to put that aside so I remember because it's grim. And then we've got Nage Glow, Clinique Even Better Refresh. Again, love Clinique foundations. They are just so good. We're going to take that little eyelash out of there. Dior Face and Body, Stay In, Lancome, Tint Idol, Ultra Wear, Glow, and the normal Ultra Wear. Love both of these. And then the old classic of MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Right, okay, that's foundations done. So I feel like I've got rid of a really great amount there. We are putting 9 in the bin. They're going to their grave. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 that are going to go to new homes. I'm not counting how many we're keeping because it's going to be too many. But let's move on from that one. As you can see, oh, there's some foundations in here. Okay, Dream Liquid cover, that is going in the bin because that is split and really gross. Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin, love that one, so that one's going to stay. We're going to keep KVD Good Apple Balm Foundation. I don't have anything like this in my collection, and to be fair, I'm pretty sure I'm like 2 uses away from hitting pan, so I'm going to keep that one, try and get that one finished up. And then Bare Pro from Bare Minerals, love this one, it's really great and nobody talks about it and I don't really know why. Oh my god, there's loads in here, Jesus. Juvia's Iron Magic Velvety Matte, that is going in the declutter pile because it's too heavy and I don't like it. Fenty Eavesdrop Liquid, this one is gonna be kept. I love, love, love this one. Oh, and I had forgotten I had this one actually, so we're going to keep this one. This is Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue in the stick form. So we're going to keep that one because I really like Complexion Rescue. Why won't this go back down? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We're definitely going to take the top of that off, but there we go. That one is staying, even though it's going to be a mess now. Right, I do believe we are now down to the primers. So, first off, some definite keeps. Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, keep without a doubt. Iconic Underglow Blurring Drops, these are really nice. I was really surprised by these, so we're keeping those. P. Louise Skin Repair from 2022. Repair Lotion, I've been using this under my foundation, works really nicely. Elizabeth Arden Flawless Start Serum. We're going to hopefully finish this one in 2024. I almost said 2023 then. And Smashbox Primer Oil. I absolutely adore this stuff. I love a primer oil. We now can't get Smashbox in the UK, so we're definitely not getting rid of this one. If any of you have primer oil recommendations that I can get in the UK, let me know because I love this stuff. Okay, onto the kind of main stuff. This is the stuff I perhaps don't use as often. Welder, not Welder. Skin Food, really great for when I'm having a really, really dry day. More of a skincare product, so we're definitely keeping that. And the Pie Impossible Glow in Rose Gold is beautiful. This is probably somewhere between a liquid highlighter and a primer, but it's like a hyaluronic acid serum, so I love that to prime with. Maybelline 4-in-1 Perfector. I didn't really love this one. Looking at it under these lights, it's a really weird colour and it almost looks like it's got grey in. So I think we're going to let that one go. I gave it a good enough try, didn't love it. I'm kind of torn by this one. This is e.l.f. Halo Glow. I really like Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I feel like this has got more coverage. I feel like I don't use this one, so I think this one is going to go and get passed on. A couple from P. Louise. Blocker Clock Pore Blocking Primer. I don't really use pore blocking primers, so I'm going to pass that one along. And then I'm going to keep the Partner in Pink and the Hydrate the Heartbreak. Both just really basic hydrating primers, which I'll get through really quickly. This one is a new one coming from NYX Blur Screen SPF 30. I'm going to keep this one. It's really nice. I really enjoy it, and it smells really good too. Not like that really tacky sun cream smell. Cover FX Gripping Primer. This one is one I don't use very often, but if I'm going out and I'm struggling, perhaps it's the summer and my nose is a little bit oilier than I'm used to, I use this one on my nose. It's very, very, very sticky, but very nice, so I'm going to keep that one. I think I'm going to let go of Nano Blur. I've had this one for ages. It's like almost empty now, so we're going to get rid of that one. And the same with Benefit Professional. I've had a tube ongoing of this stuff in my collection for probably the past 10 years. But It's very, very thick. I just don't use it anymore. It still smells okay, but I know I'm just not going to use this one, so I'm going to pass this one along. NYX Plump Right Back. I prefer the Marshmallow Primer personally, but I do like this one, and with my Marshmallow Primer being almost done, I'm going to keep this one. And we're also going to keep the Beauty Crop Gripping Primer XXL. This is a much less harsh gripping primer than the Cover FX. Okay, Revolution XX Face Fix. Don't really like this one. Nothing particularly unpleasant about it. It's nothing really, so we're going to pass that one on to somebody else who will hopefully use it. Smashbox Halo Plumping Dew and Hyaluronic Acid. I love this stuff. It kind of reminds me of a slightly less shimmery version of the pie. I've got the pie now, so I'm tempted to get rid of this, but I love it, so I think I am going to keep this one. And I'm also going to keep the Vitamin Glow primer from Smashbox. Smashbox does great primers, and it just breaks my heart we can't get them in the UK anymore. Glossier Primer and Moisturiser. This is gross, and I'm throwing this away. Don't even look at it. Okay. Figs and Rouge Satin Soft Blurring Primer. I believe this was a glossy box one, I want to say. What do you feel like? It's just like a basic primer. I think we're going to pass that one on. A little mini Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer from Ciate. I'm going to keep that, get that finished. Revolution Super Dewy Skin Elixir Serum. I didn't really love this one. It just wasn't dewy, and I was expecting it to be dewy, and it's gone. Yeah, we're getting rid of that one. That one's gross. Again, don't look. I've got a little sample of the Professional Pearl Primer from Benefit. Going to get rid of that one. Maybelline Face Studio Primer Illuminating. I don't even know when I bought this. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that one, I think. This is the Facetheory Ultra Glide Face Primer. I really like this one. Silicone free, nothing too exciting. But if you've got normal skin, I feel like you'll really, really enjoy this one. We've got Huda Beauty Coconut Jelly Primer. This is just a really basic water primer. We're going to keep that. Oh, this used to be one of my favourites. Clarins Instant Light Radiance Boosting Complexion Base. But this one is definitely way, way past. Yeah, that is way past, I think, where it needs to be. So we're going to bin that one too. Revolution Pro Under Eye Primer. Didn't like this one. Never going to use it. Let's chuck that one away. A little mini Illamasqua Beyond Veil. This is, I don't even want to know how old this was. It would have been a gift with purchase, so we'll chuck that. We're going to keep the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I don't use this one very often, but I do quite like it, so we'll keep that. I've just realised my Bobbi Brown face base isn't in here, but obviously we're keeping that. And then a Revolution Blurring Balm Pore Blurring Compact. I've got absolutely zero idea why I bought this. I don't struggle with my pores, so we're going to get rid of that one. Right, we're just going to give this drawer a wipe out, and then we're going to enjoy some nice clicky-clacky refilling of the drawer.